Sound check. Sound check. Okay, there we go. Good morning, Scream. How are you? All right. Let's open up with a prayer. Move these. Let's open up with a prayer. Please protect us. Please protect us. Let me see what I need to see and say what I need to say. Please protect us. Please protect us. Please protect us. Please allow me to see what I need to see and say what I need to say. Please protect us. Please protect us. Protect us. See and say what I need. Please protect us. Please allow me to see what I need to see. Hi everyone, this is Star Channel Tarot, and I'm going to be looking in and seeing what's happening with your person, what the energy is. It looks like your person's keeping track of you somehow. Tarot has no gender. This is a general reading. Use your intuition. Above all, use your intuition. Take what's yours, leave the rest. I don't pull on toxic exes. Readings are timeless. They can be past, present, future. It can be you or your person. If you want to book a reading with me, shoot me an email. One word, starchanneltarot@gmail.com. Remember to subscribe, set your notifications so you know when the next reading will be. And last but not least, I want to thank everybody for their tips and their donations. I know you guys work really hard for your money, and I'm extremely appreciative of everything. Okay. All right. We have twin flame energy underneath the deck. So right off the bat, we're talking about a twin flame union. Hold on, let me clean my glasses because I'm seeing super blurry. Give me a sec here. So weird. All right, put them back on. So we're talking about there's twin flame union here. Signs. Your person is seeing signs or synchronicities, meanings. They're understanding that if they don't understand the term divine twin flame, they're understanding that there is a connection here. And they're going through healing, inner growth. In this separation, they're doing a lot of healing. It's very important to reframe your separation. I know you guys, it's difficult if you are in separation, but you have to understand that sometimes people require distance to be able to see things clearly. So let's see what we have. So we have your person is single. So right now, their environment, if they had a third party, or if you're going through a third party, hold on, don't interfere. Let them learn their lessons. When you awaken, when you become a divine feminine, because everybody's, if you're working toward that, that means when you become divine feminine, divine masculine, that you have your third eye and your crown chakra open. So you're able to see beyond the veil. You can be telepathic. You can have all the clairs, or one of them or two, different things. But this is what it is when you're not awakened. So this is why the universe, God, spirit, source will inject third parties, work, family, friends, another person, to teach these lessons. These are the lessons of root. This is lessons of anger. This is lessons of jealousy. This is lessons of holding on. This is sacral energy. These are energies learning to deal with their own sexuality, learning to deal with their frustrations. These are very lower energy lessons that up here you cannot teach. Here's our solar plexus. These are lessons of courage, lessons of self-confidence, lessons of insecurity. If your person has been dealing with those, and look at where they were, and you're up here, if you're awakened. Here, it's a heart chakra. It's somebody who hasn't learned to love, somebody who hasn't learned to be vulnerable. So, those are those lessons. This is somebody who doesn't communicate well, somebody who's holding back. So if your person had all those traits, look at all the lessons they had to learn. Of course, the universe would separate you because this is a lot. You have to continue on your lessons, and this person needs to catch up. It's a lot. So the universe will put in other energies to teach these lessons. Hold on, let me read the messages. Terry, good morning, honey. Hi, Dynamo. This is early for it is. Oh, so happy to see that you're here. I haven't been sleeping like it's been really it's been heavy. Yeah, if it does feel very heavy, and you need to speak to somebody, it's always a good idea to seek out therapy. There's no medals awarded for yeah. It's important to seek help. So this person is single. In their physicality, in their 3D, they're thinking about a renewed hope. In their heart, I saw the union underneath. We have sacred union. They're seeing you and they know that they need to offer you justice. What's hidden is an X, and what is the outcome is things are changing. This person could have ghosted you. They could have just disappeared. And if someone just ghosts you, someone just disappears, that's another indication that they're very immature, that they don't know how to handle emotions, they're overwhelmed. It doesn't mean anything about you. It means that your person doesn't have the skill set to handle emotions in a mature way. It's so hard. It's also learning that when somebody doesn't know how to react, it's not you. If somebody is triggered, it's not you, it's them. If somebody blames you because you're triggering them, of course, as long as you're not purposely doing it, right? It's also, there's two things. It's like, why are they triggered by it? Like, people need to understand, sit back and think, why am I feeling this way? Why am I reacting this way? This person is watching you in secret. You don't see them. You don't know this. So they could have ghosted you. They're single now. So if you're still going through the funk, trust me, they're going to be single. And this is all hidden from you. You don't know it. Tell me about this, please. We have soul contract again. This person has got a lot of anxiety. They're freaking out. They don't know how to approach you. It's all in divine timing. There will be change in divine timing. So what does that mean? That's not your time. That's not ego's time. That's divine timing. That means you have to wait. All right, in their heart space, they want to apologize for whatever happened. There's justice coming to you, and this person is thinking about union with you. They miss you. Their intuition is telling them that this is correct. They want to reconnect your relationship. All right, tell me about this. What's hidden? All right, this person is an ex. It's somebody from your past. And they're filled with insecurities. They see you as a divine feminine, which you guys are in a twin, right? What's the outcome, please? This person is going to compromise. They're watching you online somehow. It looks like they're going to be traveling. That could be that they're traveling toward you, or they could be, yeah, they're watching you. You guys are in no yeah, love. Look, it flew out. Love has been blocked in the past with this person because of friends, karmic relationships. They were toxic. This person is at a crossroads. Their direction is about to change. They feel very inspired you, and there's a soul contract. I should have taken the twin card when it came out. All right, let's get another deck. Yeah, it's still there, crossroads. This person feels trapped because of their choices. They keep on daydreaming, fantasizing about you. What could have been? Maybe there's been a lot of time that's passed. So now it's haunting this person. You know, like sometimes if a lot of time has passed between you, don't sit and focus on the time that's passed. It's like make those lessons well learned. Make that time be purposeful. You guys have a past life union. There's been a lot of distance between you guys, which is maybe why they want to travel to you. That could be emotional distance. Dude, look at that. Divine feminine on divine feminine. 2 decks. This person is calling you the divine feminine in 2 decks. This person is feeling hopeless right now. They don't know what to do. They're watching you. They're spying on you. Look. Social media, keeping tabs. This person is going through an emotional storm. There hasn't been communication between you guys. They want another opportunity with you. Okay, they're fantasizing that one day you guys will be together. They're having epiphanies about what you mean to them, which is why they want a second chance, right? Tell me about this. They're obsessively thinking about you. Loyalty. Their ego could have gotten in the way. Tell me about this over here. This person is tired. They're very tired. They're tired of messing up, of having blocked feelings, of having mixed signals. They're seeing you as family, fertility, parenthood. Maybe you guys had One of you wanted children and the other one didn't. Yeah, this person's pissed at themselves. They're spying. They're pissed at them. They're resentful. They're resentful of their actions. They're resentful of their cloudy judgment. And they're hoping that you'll forgive them. This is a runner. Let's go with another deck. How are you guys doing? Have you been okay? This has been a very heavy week, and tonight is a full moon in Aries, I believe. So always remember, you guys, that this has been a very heavy year. This has been an extremely heavy month, and we're about to we're going to see everything, all the effects of all the eclipses. So we have a good 6 months where stuff is going to be trickling in. Past energies are going to be coming in. Reassessment. So this is going to be a time of lessons for all of us. So be aware, be aware. People are going to be popping off. Be careful. Full moon tonight, yeah. Okay, let's see. It's always good to refocus, right? You guys could have an age difference. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's because you're focusing on things that aren't benefiting you. Focus on work. Focus on something you want to get done. Focus on if you have kids, focus on your kids. There's always something else to focus. You're focusing too much on something and it's freaking you out, Let's see. Let's get 5 cards. And that's part of the lesson, it's not just a lesson for the masculine, it's a lesson for the feminine. The feminine needs to learn how to control the energy within, how to control the mind. Because if you're also cloudy, this person is going to be as, confused as you are. Virgo. I had my life all planned out, focusing on my 5-year plan, but then I met you and everything changed. I didn't know how to rearrange my life for you. I should have learned to compromise. They're going to be compromising. Remember, we have compromise over here. So this tells me that your person initially wasn't planning on anything heavy with you. They were just kind of like there for a good time. And things turned out different, right? Destiny. See, all of this destiny is on their 3D now. Realizations, new love, divine timing, they're changing destiny. I am understanding our relationship and our connection. Before they didn't. What I once thought was trivial was something more on a higher consciousness. I couldn't understand it then, but I do now. It's so funny, dude. All right. Tumultuous lives. We have experienced so many similar things in our lives. I always thought I was the only one to have had these experiences. I take comfort in knowing you truly understand me. You truly understand them. And there could be something here about the spring. That's also 6 months from now. Remember, that's the final effect of the eclipse. And we have Taurus. And we have Gemini. Twin flame. What's hidden? Twin flame. This person could have juggled you. So not given enough. Difficult differences. You guys are different. And this person could have thought you were a false flame, but you're not. You're a twin. Right on top of divine feminine. And what's the outcome, please? Because a twin makes you inner child healing, courage, age difference. A twin makes you heal. You have to heal your stuff. That is the most difficult stuff in your life. Other energies won't. Other energies will let you be, right? A twin is going to make you face why you have unhealthy patterns, why you pick unhealthy situations. A twin makes you be more introspective. A regular person isn't. They're going to be like, oh, just stop doing it. But a twin is going to ask you why. You guys are mirroring. Oh my God, you guys, seriously. Divine feminine and mirroring. I'm going to put it over here because we're talking about twin. So they see you, there's 3 cards that say that 3 decks, they see you as a divine feminine. So that also tells me that your person is, wow, they see you as a divine feminine. You guys are mirroring. If you are feeling under duress or feeling solemn, I feel it too. If you're thinking of me, I'm thinking of you too. Our connection is deep and profound, and sometimes difficult to understand. Let me show you guys. Not only did you get mirroring, twin flame, divine feminine, divine feminine, divine feminine. So all 3 decks are confirming that this is a twin flame union, that this person sees you as a divine feminine. So that would be a big reason for this person being overwhelmed. If they've never been exposed to this type of relationship, I want you guys to understand that, okay? Because think about if this had been 10 years prior and somebody came up to you and they were like, I'm your twin, wake up, I'm your twin, love me, I'm your twin. That's scary. Everybody has to awaken on their own time. You can't force anybody to awaken. Be like, this person is bonkers, leave me alone. Hold on. There's an age difference between you guys. Your person has been masking. The runner. Okay. Sagittarius. I said a lot of things I should not have said. I said them out of anger and fear. Sometimes I say things without even thinking. I'm sorry for hurting you with my words. So this person could have ended things. Yes. Age difference is still popping out, so I'm going to take it out because this is like the 3rd time. Destiny. What's destiny here? This person's been hiding. The runner's been, it's the same cards. This runner's been hiding. This runner's been hiding from their destiny. You. Realizations. One day, they're fantasizing about you. There's change that's coming. Divine timing. And there, I know you got destiny in one of these decks. I just don't know which one. Tell me about the middle and the heart space. This person has been in denial of their magical muse of you. This person has been in denial of how amazing you are. They're trying to push it down. They're trying to desensitize with other things to be emotionally attached. But they see you as their twin, so that's forcing them to go into inner healing. Something in the fall could have happened. So that's right now. Something is happening right now, or something could happen next fall, which pushes us into winter. This person wants to be fulfilled with you. When I'm with you, I feel complete. I feel as if I won the best prize of all. You're exactly what I need in my life. Okay. Let me see what's in the bottom. Cancer. I was always so hot and cold with you, and I know that was confusing. Our connection was too much for me to handle, and that was the only way I could deal with it. Pisces. I had an idealistic view on what a relationship should look like. You challenged that perspective and made me question my whole value system. I didn't understand what you were trying to teach me, but I do now. Rebuilding. I feel there needs to be compromise in order to move forward. We both have blamed each other and accused each other of things. I want to heal all of this with you, and I know we can rebuild together. This person wants to heal. Okay. We got 2 more decks and then we're done. So I've been working on this one deck this whole weekend. So I was like, because there's certain cards that I see that I want. Everything's in a different deck. So I was like, well, I'm just going to make these. So welcome to my deck. Let's get a card. Let's get 5 cards, please. I was working on my deck this weekend. It's probably like 400 cards. All sorts of things in here. Tell me about this, please. This person could have been an avoidant, but they're having a breakthrough. We have an apology showing up. This person has been dealing with a lot of trauma in their real life, so which is why they're doing the inner healing. This person sees you as a wish come true. Oh my God, divine feminine again, and they're overwhelmed. Divine masculine, dude. Okay, can you show us the outcome, please? Can you show us the outcome? This person has been disconnected from true love. They self-sabotage. They're having nightmares. Everything in divine timing. They think you're beautiful, intelligent. They're obsessed with you. Can I get one, please? Okay. There's protection happening in this union. Tell me about this. What is the breakthrough from avoidance? This person's alone. We got single confirmation. So this person is single. this being alone right now is causing them to have a breakthrough because they're forced to think about things. It's forcing them to be vulnerable. Okay, tell me about the trauma. What's happening with the trauma, please? It's made them feel hopeless, right? Which is part of why they have so much anxiety. I started off with a fat marker and then my marker died. So I had to go through a skinny marker. I don't know if you guys can all see the words. This person is trying to be patient with themselves. Hold on, let me read the message. Yeah, you know, I was thinking, because there's so many cards, like, oh, that would be such a cool card in my deck. That would be such a cool card in my deck. And I was like, I'm just going to make this. So, yeah. Okay, we got an apology showing up again. Hold on, there's something underneath. The only issue, I thought these cards were thicker before, and they feel so thin. I bought like 3 decks. They want to apologize to you for something. Okay, wish come true. This is somebody who's either trying to be in their divine masculine. They definitely, I'm going to tell you, this person definitely sees you as divine feminine. Every deck, you've shown up as divine feminine. So this person sees you as divine feminine. This person could try to be an avoidant through work, working out a lot. This person has been trying to not think of you. And they do that by trying to work. They're very self-critical. I just saw the self-critical card. So they could be focused on 3D. They know that they were dishonest. They know that they were dishonest with you. So there was something that they've been in divine timing. This person thinks you're beautiful. Things are going to happen, divine timing. This person could have rejected you because they didn't think they were worthy of you, self-limiting beliefs. Tell me about the divine feminine and overwhelmed, please. They're spying on you. Confirmation. You may not know that. If you're spying on them, they're spying on you, my friend. They're dealing with karma right now for whatever things they've done in the past. So that means karma means they're having lessons. They're going through difficult lessons right now. Yep. Why are they going through lessons? Because they need to go through healing. Tell us about this protected union, please. I put a lot of stuff in this deck. If you can, I was thinking, man, because then I was like, if I were to sell this deck, I think this would end up being like 4 decks, just because there's like all sorts of things in here. The runner confirmation again. We've had the runner already come out 3 times. I don't remember where I've seen the runner 3 times. Is it here? Where's the runner? Spying on you, judgment. It's your runner again, who's doing inner child healing. So it confirms it was the chaser-runner relationship. This person sees you as a divine feminine. me more about this, please. This runner. What's happening with the runner? This runner's trying to recover right now. They're fragile right now. They could have gone through a breakup with a third party. They're seeing signs and synchronicities. They could feel suspicious. They could feel overwhelmed, incapable of. Maybe they're suspicious. They think that you have somebody else. Hold on. They want to compromise that flu. They want to compromise. They're afraid. They're trying to manifest you, but they're doubtful. They feel trapped. Okay. Oh, hold on. Something else fell. It's their ego. They're depressed. They have grief. The eclipse could have affected them very heavily. And they're single. Single, single, single. All right. Let's get a last deck. Let's get tarot. Where am I going to put you? Okay. Get 5 cards, please. High Priestess, the Divine King of Cups, this person who loves you, who isn't showing their feelings, has been postponed, stalled. 3 of Wands upside down. The lunar eclipse. I just got the lunar eclipse, right? You just saw it. So this also tells me it's coming onto the divine timing. This is also something that's happening that we have no control over, right? The eclipses. That's why I say it's so important to keep an eye on what's happening. And I try to do that as best I can, and I 100% appreciate you guys reminding me, like full moons, all this stuff, because I'm a channel. I read energy. I'm not as well versed in lunar movement. I have to keep up. I have to work on it. I don't know as much as I need to, because it definitely affects us. It's like, I don't know if you guys know this, but like whenever there's a full moon, whenever there's people tend to go bonkers. Like you can look at people in jail, ER rooms. Like this is all factual. You can look it up. It's just crazy stuff that happens. So it affects us. This person's trying to be strong, probably to communicate with you as they're spying on the divine feminine, as they're healing. Queen of Swords. This person could be, they could be afraid you're going to cut them out of. They're trying to come in with clarity, temperance, patience. Okay, what's the outcome, please? Can you show us the outcome? Is that Cassandra? Hold on. Oh, yeah, Cassandra, hey, can you check in on Char's energy toward me? Okay. I will check in on her energy right now. Ace of Wands, they want a new beginning. But everything is saying they want a new beginning, right? The Chariot, they're coming toward you. 7 of Wands, they've gained a new perspective. Tell me about this right here. Five of Swords, this person is filled with anxiety. 5 of Coins, they could have been, there's a breakup, there's rejection, there's turmoil, there's financial ruin, financial loss, and this person knows they need to come towards you with justice. You could have lost a job. They could have lost a job. They're anxious. They've been blocked, but they love you. And they know that all these things that they did, did you hear me? I said things. All these things that they did, they need to karmic justice. And I think they got karma around here somewhere. Yeah, karma. They have to deal with this in the 3D. This is what you don't see that's hidden. They know they have to deal with it in the 3D. So they're conceptualizing that they need to come in and clear this up. It's required of them. Here we go. So this is also something divinely pushed forward. So there's been movement here because we can't make an eclipse, right? So that's divine. The sun. Also the moon and the sun, divine feminine, divine masculine. Judgment. This person has had an epiphany. This is an epiphany. This is realizations through the full moon. This is healing. They've been recalibrating, figuring things out. Healing, healing, healing. All three cards mean healing. So the lunar moon, wish come true. I feel like they're realizing who you are through this separation so that they can return. They want an ace of coins. They want a new beginning with you. Ace of coins, ace of pentacles, ace of wands. And you had marriage and union on the bottom here. Tell me what's hidden strength. This person's trying to be brave because they know that they could have been selfish in the past. They have to clarify a bunch of stuff to you. Yeah. This was, they were focused on themselves. It was a very unbalanced relationship. This person took more than they should have. They were in and out. I just saw the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. This person is dealing with karma. Karma on top of karma. This is karmic lessons and karma. Right now, this person is dealing with some stuff that they haven't learned these lessons. So these lessons keep on rehashing. Karma is real, you guys. Karma is real. Energy is real. If you do something unhealthy, you have to pay. Everything has to be balanced. There's no way that, it's just not. Whether you see it, you're like, but it hasn't happened yet. You may. It's not for your ego to see. When somebody is injurious toward you, they're being injurious toward themselves. Because they're not acknowledging the connection between you guys. We're all connected. When you hurt somebody else, you're hurting yourself. So when this person hurt you, they hurt themselves. And that leaves a huge space of lack. Say they're lacking in confidence and they listen to gossip or they listen to other people, right? Solar plexus. That means that they're lacking in this area. That means that the universe is going to interject somebody, something, some lesson here to help them strengthen their solar plexus. But you're up here, so you're completely oblivious to these lessons because you've already surpassed these lessons, or you should have. So this is not within your realm of knowledge, and it's showing up in the hidden aisle. Okay, what is this? Wish fulfillment, Six of Wands. Wish fulfillment, Six of Wands. This person is balancing themselves out. They want to have a reunion, healing. So this is the old-fashioned marriage card. This person wants to be seen by you. They want to be recognized. They want to be successful. Wish fulfillment, happy, all the good stuff. You're everything they've ever wished for. My dear friends, it's a matter of time before this person comes toward you. So they're dealing with a lot of crap. I highly recommend you deal with your own crap so that when you come together, you don't have any more crap to deal with. Let me clean these up so I can do Cassandra's reading. How's everything going with Char and all the dudes that are falling, breaking their necks over her? Oh man. I've been wondering when you were gonna come back on, Cassandra, because I wanted to get the scoop on what's happening with Char. Let me clean these up. Your person is definitely single. We've gotten so many. If you guys are going through a difficult time right now when your person is not with you and they're dealing with other energies, let them work through their energies. Please let them. If you interfere, you're interfering with that person learning their lesson. And ultimately, you're interfering with your own union because they can't come into union because they have to learn those lessons. I'm not saying they're fun, but you know, it's not fun, but there are certain things we have to do. You have to scrape your knees so many times. You have to fall. You know, some kids have to burn their hands because they don't believe that the fire is going to burn them when they touch the stove. Or you end up burning your throat because you're not patient with your beverage. You drink it when it's hot. All right, let's see. What deck are we getting? Oh, let's get this deck. We haven't used the Light Seers in a long time. All right. I'm going to be looking at Char. We only have one, right? I only have one. Let me see. We've had a good stretch where we were attached at the hip. Overall, things have been great, but she's avoidant. And after we have a really good day, she tends to pull back. Yep, that's an avoidant. She's afraid of, oh my God, we're too close. I need to make it separate. You know? Char, let's see. Char, please. Past, present, future. Mind, body, and soul. Can I see Char? How does Char feel? Cassandra, can you tell me how Char feels about Cassandra? How does Char feel about Cassandra? You're her wish fulfillment. She thinks 9-9. Hold on, let me get my little 99999. She's going through a spiritual awakening right now. She sees you as her wish fulfillment. She thinks you got to be patient. Wish fulfillment, you got it going on. This is everything underneath the Empress. So the only difference between the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress is married. This one's single. So if you got your mind together, you're successful. She sees you as the entire package. Temperance. She's coming towards you very slowly. 10 of Wands. She's trying to release burdens. Okay, what are her intentions? What are Char's intentions? Well, her intentions are eventually union and happiness with you, okay? Okay, what can you give us actions? What are her actions? This isn't her action. Literally, you got two cards that are major arcana, so it's not something she's going to do. It's something that is going to happen through fate that she's going to have to be strong for. But they're providing her the strength to go through something I don't see, something she doesn't see, something it's karma that's going to hit her, that's probably going to wake her up. Yeah, so that there can be forward movement, so she can take action. And look at the boundaries she's put up. They're weak boundaries. Is she planning? Let's see if she's planning anything. Okay. Yeah, go for it, Dynamo. Do you want to do it today or tomorrow or? Okay, what is? So we're gonna look at what she's planning. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, what is she planning? Is she planning anything yet? I mean, yeah, she's planning something. She's planning some kind of union. Four of Wands. Can you give us a time frame, a number, please, for her? Shar. 10. All right, so we got 10. I would give her, always remember, if it's twin flame union, it takes longer. So that's why I'm hesitant to say 10 weeks. I would much less 10 days. Anything can happen though because we're in a very crazy time. But I would, if she's going through issues yet still and she's not comfortable, she's still avoidant. Yeah, she's still avoidant. 5 of Swords. She's still anxiety filled. I would give it around 10 months. Yeah, look. 5 of Pentacles. She's trying to figure out finances. She's trying to figure out anxiety. She's got a lot of stuff she's trying to figure out right now. Yeah, see? It's something that we have no idea. Divine timing. She's going to come in with she's trying to figure stuff out. She's dealing with a lot of hardships right now that she may not be communicating to you. I don't know if she's communicating them to you. She probably isn't because she's an avoidant. She's really worried. She's thinking about a lot of stuff. Look at this. Sometimes people don't understand that when they're worried, this is like sticking yourself in an 8 of Swords. You have nothing to be worried about. Yeah, there's going to be healing that happens, but this is all predestined. Let me see 1 second. Okay, perfect. All right, Dynamo, what do you want to ask? Yes. Alex, let me get another deck. Hold on. Alex. What deck shall we use? Alex. Let's use this one, the new one. Do you know what sign Alex is by any chance? Do you know what sign he is? Or she is? Alex. Show us Alex. 6 of Wands. He wants to be seen by you again. He wants to be successful. He could be focused on ego. Past, present, future. Show me Alex, please. Please show me Alex. Please show me Alex. Aries. He's in Aries. Alex. I think the full moon is in Aries right now. So he's probably going through some serious stuff right now. Alex. Mother. Maiden. Crown. 2 of Swords. So he's been blocked in the past. Tell me about Alex. Page of Wands. He's very youthful, has very fun. He likes fun. He could be coming into you with fun communication. I feel like he's been going through financial issues as well. I think that's a common thing right now because the economy is so crappy for a lot of people. So financial issues, yeah. This person's he's gonna go through some kind of tower moment. He does see you as his wish fulfillment as well. All these people are like, that's so interesting. You're going to receive justice. If there has been anything where this person has not been just with you, it's coming. Page of Cups. So there may be an apology coming from this person. There could be an apology coming from this person. Knight of Wands. But I think that came out upside down. So if it came out upside down, I think I flipped it. It means this person could have been wishy-washy, in and out. They could have been focused on their ego, which I thought we had Six of Wands. Be patient. This person is trying to build up their own strength. So they're building up their courage means that they're insecure, right? They don't have the balls to talk to you yet. That means that there's certain things that they're healing. Could be their finances, could be the insecurities. Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're healing their insecurities. This person is an overthinker and they get stuck in their thoughts. They want to have reunion. What is this person going to do? Can you tell me what this person is, what Alex is going to do? Can you show us Alex's actions? Show us Alex's actions. Can you show us Alex's actions? Can you show us Alex's actions, please? Actions, actions, actions. Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. They're going to want a new beginning. They're trying to manifest you. And look, the Moon. What sign are you? Are you Pisces? Pisces, the Lovers. This is 22. This is spiritual connection. The Lovers, High Priestess, the Moon, the Magician, the Sun, and the Ace of Pentacles. These are all major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 minor arcana. And your minor arcana is the Ace of Pentacles, which tells me that this is a guided relationship. Look at that. These are all major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Sun, the Moon, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, the Magician, this person's manifesting you, the High Priestess, the Lovers, Union, and this is the special card in the deck, which is like spirit, soul, everything. Connectedness. This is a spiritual union that's been hidden. This person's afraid. There you go, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Cancer. Virgo. Gemini. This person is coming. They're watching you. They're coming. This could also be another sign that they're overthinking a lot right now. Because when you overthink, you manifest. So they either are manifesting you willingly, because we also have this card. But this has been hidden. The Moon and the High Priestess, it's been hidden from you. But we do have Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. And they do want union. It's just a matter of time. You know, it's a matter of time because all these people have to wake up and face their actions. So it's just a matter of time. He'll come around. He's dealing with finances and all that stuff for right now. That is what I have for you guys. I'm taking these out so I can clean them after we're done. I have to, go through and clean all my decks so then I can put them away. I love you guys. And, oh, look at what stuck out. Second chance. Where's that deck? I see it over there. Well, this person wants us. They're hiding that they want another chance with you. They want a second chance. They want to reconcile, make amends, make it, have another go. Have another go. you at love. All right, that's what I have for you guys for today. I love you. Keep me posted. Let me know when stuff happens. Bye, you guys.